Chapter 942. There weren't many people that Orin would call his buddy throughout Cardin province. Shegu was a department chief, so he was not an idiot. He knew that he messed up badly when he heard that. He quickly bowed to Wilbur out of panic and said, "I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry for acting out of line earlier. I offer my sincere apology and hope that you can forgive me." Shegu was scared out of his wits. He did not expect the random young man he met at the elevator to be Orin Campbell's buddy. That was an even lower chance of that happening than him winning the lottery. Moreover, his tone was bad back then. He felt like he was doomed. Shegu felt more afraid when he thought about that, and his legs trembled uncontrollably. Quill was also stunned by fear. Orin Campbell's buddy? No way. There's no way we're that unlucky. His outfit is cheap, and he's just an ordinary young man. How can he be Orin Campbell's buddy? No one will believe it, Quill thought. However, Orin was standing there, so he had no choice but to believe it. Quill was panicking and almost peed his pants. Wilbur patted Shegu on the shoulder and smiled, then said, "Sit down and have a drink with me." "Sir, how would I dare to? Please, have a seat," Shegu offered with a long face. Wilbur sounded displeased. Shegu trembled and snuck a glance at Orin. Orin stood with hands behind his back, looking at Shegu nonchalantly. Shegu cried internally and slowly sat down. Wilbur picked up the alcohol bottle on the table and said, "This looks nice. Let me pour a drink for you, Chief Law." Wilbur filled the glass in front of Shegu and picked it up. He passed it to Shegu. Shegu accepted the glass with trembling hands. He did not know what to do. "Drink up. Are you disrespecting me?" asked Wilbur nonchalantly. Shegu flinched and hurriedly chugged the drink. "That's more like it." Wilbur smiled and poured a drink for Quill too. He smiled and asked, "Mr. Lonari, how about you have a drink too?" Quill was trembling. He felt a chill down his spine, and he had cold sweat all over. "Sir, you..." Quill could not speak properly. Wilbur passed the glass to Quill. Fear and pressure overwhelmed Quill. He accepted the glass while trembling. Wilbur asked nonchalantly, "How's the discussion on the business deal?" Sir, we haven't begun yet," replied Quill in a frightened tone. Wilbur smiled and said, "I see. Go ahead, guys. I won't disturb you any further." Then, Wilbur turned and walked to Orin. He said, "Mr. Campbell, I'm done with my toast. Let's go." Orin nodded. He glanced at Quill and Shegu before he left with Wilbur. Quill and Shegu fell limply on their chairs after Orin and Wilbur left. Shegu finally calmed down after a long while. He scolded Quill harshly. "You fucker. Do you know that you doomed me?" Quill was well aware that he made a huge mistake. Forget the business deal. He was lucky to leave Seachertown alive. "What should we do, Chief Law?" asked Quill in a massively panicked voice. Shegu was so angry that he almost had a heart attack. He clenched his chest and shook his head. He said, "It's over. I'm over. It's so over for you too." "You have to think of something, Chief Law," yelled Quill while crying.